Hey guys, I'm your host Nauticus Gaming here with another Fortnite Save the World video, and today I'm going to be testing out Mythic Soldier Steel Wool Carlos. So I got him max upgraded, so his health is 191,820, his health regen rate's 4,804, shield is 75,018, shield regen rate is 18,726, shield regen delay is 8, hero ability damage is 10.6, hero healing modifier is 10.65, run speed is 410, and sprint speed is 550. So he's got 3 abilities, so those are Warcry, Shockwave, and Going Commando. So the cost for Warcry is 40 energy and its cooldown is 90 seconds. Shout an inspiring Warcry, granting nearby allies plus 45% weapon damage, plus 30% fire rate, and plus 20% melee attack speed for 12 seconds. Shockwave costs 30 energy, the cooldown is 25 seconds. Slam a grenade into the ground, knocking back and dealing 42,823.2 energy damage to nearby enemies. And Going Commando costs 50 energy and its cooldown is 70 seconds. And I'm doing this, reading this a little bit faster than I scrolled through while recording the original footage, because I'm doing a voiceover as I'm recording this part of the video. So this footage was actually taken, like, I think yesterday, which was on a Monday, and today, as I'm doing this voiceover, it's Tuesday, and yeah. Wow, I spent a long time on that. Oh well, as you can see, Steel Wool Carlos has a lot of, I guess that looks like dirt on him, and he's not wearing, it seems like he's not wearing a shirt. I wonder why. Okay, oh, so One Commando costs 50 energy and its cooldown is 70 seconds. Equip a minigun which deals 9,656.21 to 18 physical damage per shot and fires 18 shots per second, last 10 seconds. And his description is number 1 with a bullet. I think that says 18 shots per second. Yeah, pretty sure. So yeah, standard perk is base solo, so each elimination during Warcry extends its duration by 0.4 seconds up to a maximum of 15 eliminations. Passive bonus granted if this hero is slotted in a hero loadout. Commander perk is base solo plus. Each elimination during Warcry extends its duration by, I think it says 0.9 seconds up to a maximum of 15 eliminations. Additionally, enjoy a rockin' base solo. It replaces the standard perk if this hero is slotted as the commander. So class perks. For the first class perk, we have here Suppressive Fire. And I'm waiting for the description to show up. Okay, this might take a while. Ah, there it is. So consecutive shots against the same target deal an additional 3% damage up to 5 stacks bonus lost on target switch. Stay Frosty after 3 eliminations increases ranged weapon damage by 10% and weapon stability by 35% for 7 seconds. Additional eliminations refresh duration. So wow, that box is small, so it's hard for me to read it, like I've been saying in the other hero testing videos that I have made so far. But we're almost done with the reading stuff part. I'm not sure what that thing with the green screen on his arm is. By green screen, I don't mean like, what one of those things used in like movies and stuff. I just mean like the screen of whatever that was great. And the wool symbol, yeah. I kind of wish that steel wool, that like all of their members would be added in as heroes, because so far we have Steel Wool Sid, Steel Wool Carlos, and Steel Wool Anthony, and Lars is a member of Steel Wool, and he is not a hero, and I've always wanted him to be. So yeah. Yeah, I wonder why Steel Wool Carlos in his outfit has grenades, yet he does not have grenades as an ability. So like, why? That's what I've wondered. Doesn't make sense to me. Or are all soldiers supposed to have that? I don't remember all soldiers having grenades included in their outfit. But yeah, so the Steel Wool team perk, so all 3 heroes have the same like team perk focused on them. So it's well, not necessarily focused on them, but kind of. Meaning, Boom Base, you have to have all 3 of the Steel Wool. I'm pretty sure you have to have all 3 of the Steel Wool heroes for it, or at least 2. I know you have to have at least 2 to use the perk, but I don't know if you have to have at least 2 or if you have to have all 3 to unlock the perk, because I already had all 3 before the hero update came out. So yeah. Also, well, why do all soldiers pretty much, well, at least the ones that I remember playing as, why are they holding a minigun in the lobby? Especially when not all of them have the minigun. Well, the perk is called, well, actually ability is called Going Commando, but not every soldier has Going Commando. So, just like in Steel Wool Carlos's outfit, he has grenades, yet he does not have grenades as an ability. There are heroes that in the lobby are soldiers that are holding the Going Commando minigun, but do not actually have it as an ability, and I wonder why. I feel like Epic should change that to where the heroes that have grenades in their outfit but can't actually use them as abilities, as one of their abilities, they should remove that from the outfit and maybe add something in that actually has to do with its abilities. And for in the lobby, the ones that don't have access to the minigun, instead of having them hold that, have them hold, like, I don't know, a grenade or something like that, if they have grenades or whatever. Or maybe make it to where there's custom options to hold something that has to do with your ability, whether it's the minigun or a grenade, or it's holding your fist for the war cry, or if it has to do with shockwave, or even lefty and righty, for the heroes that have lefty and righty. So the ones that I have that I know have lefty and righty are Raven and Carbide, but their lefty and righties are different. Meaning Carbides has space pistols, Raven has a different type pistols. I'm not sure what exact type pistols that he has access to for his lefty and righty. Wow, me talking a lot more than I normally do. I don't normally talk this much when I'm not doing a video. So like, this is hurting me. This is like hurting my voice. Well, not my voice. I mean, it could possibly be doing that if I talk way too much over time, but it's hurting my throat to talk right now. So excuse me if I go silent for a lengthy period of time, because my voice keeps hurting more. I really hope that someone doesn't knock on the door while I'm doing the voiceover, because that would not be good for me to have to answer it during doing this voiceover. Because I can't just pause in the middle of the voiceover. I could stop the recording, but then I'd have to start over again, since I'm not finished doing the voiceover.
Here we go. You know what to do.
But anyways, so I just took that today. I took that science test that's useless to me. Tomorrow I have to take an on-demand writing test, except instead of writing, it's typing. Pretty much I'm doing a normal on-demand writing, but instead of writing it down on paper, I have to type it, which makes it even harder, in my opinion at least. And well, I'm not looking forward to it, because if I don't get a good score on it, which I probably will not, and I'm not purposely trying to be negative, I'm actually telling the truth, because I typically don't do well on stuff like this. Then if I don't get a good score on it, then I'll have to take my next year's English final when it's time for that next year. But yeah, and then the pain and suffering that I have to face every day when I have to go to school does not end there. I also have a civics test I have to take. That's something that actually matters. I have to pass that. No, I don't have a civics class, but it's something that's a that test is something that's a graduation requirement, unfortunately. Because apparently, to some things that I've looked up, apparently I'm not considered a U.S. citizen if I don't pass it. Even though I'm born in the U.S. That's unfortunate that the test works that way. Anyways, not only that, but I have finals, and some of them are lengthy, difficult projects, so yeah. We have 2 projects to do right now. Both of them are time consuming. One way more time consuming than the other, but still, it's kind of a struggle. Especially since I'm working on both of them by myself. I don't like to work in a group with other people most of the time, because I end up doing most of the work. Even if the other people want to do a lot of the work, I still end up doing most of it, because I like it to be done my way. So yeah, I work better by myself. I don't like group work. I don't want to be great. I don't want to be graded for someone else's work, and I don't want them to get the credit for mine. But yeah, it seems like each day now, since I'm on the last month of school, each day now in school seems like it takes longer and longer each day, because of the work progressively and gradually getting harder. And the work is really oppressing too, and takes up a lot of time. I hate just sitting down for hours and hours in a position that makes my back, in positions that make my back hurt really badly, because I, have scoliosis. And my feet also hurt too. So my feet hurting and burning, and my back hurting really badly. Pretty much all day, and my throat dry and hurting, like it is right now. And yeah, for hours and hours and hours, and expected to do work that's very oppressing. I'm sure there are many other people that probably have the same struggles as me, but if you don't, well, then lucky you. It is not easy to concentrate with constant back pain. Anyways, I'm not a really good test taker because of my back pain. I mean, if I had as much time as I wanted to, I could get a good score on it. But with timed tests, I don't do really well because of my back hurting and it's hard to concentrate. I can't comprehend questions when all I can think of is pain. Like something simple I'd have trouble comprehending if my back is hurting really badly. So much it hurts sometimes. Anyways, about Steelwool Carlos, I enjoyed him. I really like Shockwave. I really like going commando. And Warcry is good too, although I prefer to have grenades. Which is why Master Grenadier Ramirez is, out of all the heroes that I have max upgraded, Master Grenadier Ramirez is my current favorite soldier. But yeah, Shockwave's good, like I said, when testing out Wukong for getting out of the way of Mist Monsters, and also specifically Takers and Smashers, but also dealing damage to a lot of groups of husks, specifically small husks. And you can use it to knock some stuff off the map too. And I'm pretty sure it used to get rid of fall damage, but now it no longer does that. Maybe you always still took fall damage even when doing Shockwave. I don't know, I don't really remember. Yeah, it's also good for getting across certain gaps. Then going commando is good for mainly for destroying structures and for targeting a Mist Monster. But besides that, I don't think it's really good unless you add perks on it to either increase the damage or fire rate of it, or if you have a hero that deals energy damage with that going commando ability. And then Warcry is good for if you have some annoying husks trying to kill you and you have a assault rifle that's already really good, you can make it temporarily better. So for example, I use the Hemlock assault rifle in these missions in case of what I call emergencies with husks. And combining that with Warcry helps me out a lot. Without Warcry, I probably would struggle a lot more to survive as playing as this hero. So if you didn't have Warcry, I'd probably struggle a lot more. So I'm actually, I know I said I liked grenades better, I'm actually starting to like Warcry a lot more. I mean, it all depends. It all depends on what situation you're in. Certain situations I wish that I'd have Warcry playing as a hero that doesn't have Warcry. In certain situations when I'm playing as a hero that doesn't have grenades, I really want grenades. Because, especially attacking bees, what's it called? Going commando doesn't always help with Riot Shield Husk. And then using Shockwave doesn't always help against bees or Riot Shield Husks because you can get attacked at close range by them. So at those moments, I'd want to have a grenade with the energy that deals energy damage in situations like those. But yeah. So overall, I really like Steel Will Carlos. He's a really great hero. But I still like, as far as playing, like, well, let's see here. What abilities did Wukong have? I'm kind of having trouble remembering. I think he had grenades, and I think he had shockwave, and then what else did he have? I don't think he had going commando. Yeah, he had war cry. I like playing Steel Carlos better as a hero than I do playing Wukong. But I do like, when it comes to team perks, I like Wukong better. Because most of the time I don't play as a constructor, so I wouldn't use boom base most of the time. Because if I'm not playing as a constructor, obviously I can't use it, and it would do me no good. But anyways, as far as when it comes to team perks, I like Wukong better because of his Soaring Mantis team perk, which allows 2 extra Mantis sleeps. Because most of the time I play as a ninja, specifically Dire. So yeah. So I hope this video successfully uploads to YouTube, because I've been having a lot of troubles with it lately. I had to delete the first attempt at the video and then re-add back the 3 segments together, so I make sure that I always keep them now in case something doesn't work out, because I wouldn't want to have to get that footage over again, especially knowing that the build the radar grids that I did for Steel Sid and Steel Carlos both were like, didn't have much time until they disappeared. So yeah. The amount of time I was given for those build the radar grids was not enough to have to redo the entire footage for Steel Will Carlos. So yeah, it would say download error, so I had to delete it and then re-add the 3 10-minute segments back together. And normally seconds of the segments get cut off, so that I end up having to add another clip or 2 back onto the 3 10-minute seconds. I meant, why did I say 10-minute seconds? I meant 10-minute segments to add. Usually I have to add like at least a clip or 2 at the end normally in order to have enough time. To have about 30 minutes in the video. Like I said before, in Upload Studio I have to have it at 29 minutes 59 seconds and 29/30ths of a second in order for the video to actually successfully upload to Upload Studio, because if not, it will have an error. So yeah, because for some reason, if you have the video at least 1/30th over a second, I meant not over a second, at least 1/30th of a second over 30 minutes, the video will not work. And if I have it at 30 minutes exactly, for some reason Upload Studio likes to add a 1/30th of a second onto the video, and then makes it have errors and not work and not download properly. So yeah, that's why I gotta have it at 29 minutes 59 seconds and 29/30ths of a second in Upload Studio, and then of course later on it will add in until it'll add in another 1/30th of a second to equal up to a total of 30 minutes. For some reason, I don't know why it does that. It's kind of unpleasant, actually. For small clips too, Upload Studio has a glitch to where it will cut off the last second or two, which sometimes even 3. So when you record last 30 seconds, which is by default what the game DVR has it set to, it pretty much sometimes it usually cuts off at least a second, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. And yeah, that's unfortunate, especially when you immediately recorded what happened right after it happened, and then you'll watch the video, and then you'll skip to the end, and then you'll be like, where's the thing that I recorded? It's not there. So yeah, sometimes it's best to wait a few seconds after the thing that you wanted to be recorded happened. And also to probably cut off parts. Another time, sometimes in Upload Studio, you'll add in a clip, and when you go to preview it, when you go to trim parts of it, the video will be frozen, so then you'll have to pick a different clip. When you clear that clip and try to put the same clip in again, if it doesn't work the second time, then you might as well use a different clip. And sometimes the clips that don't work are the clips that I really want to be in my videos, the clips that are really important. I've had in the past where videos, parts of them were frozen because of the glitch, and that was not pleasant. So yeah, every time I try to upload a video, it has some sort of problem, whether it's on the Xbox itself, like whether it's during the middle of recording the footage in-game, or whether it's in Upload Studio trying to edit it together, or whether it's trying to upload it to Upload Studio or OneDrive, or whether it's on the computer itself, either downloading it to the computer or trying to upload it to YouTube. So yeah, I have problems. I've had a problem with each one of these videos since I've started recording again. 30-minute videos tend to have a lot of problems. Shorter videos typically don't have as much problems, but I have these videos in this hero review series 30 minutes typically for a good reason. So as you may have noticed, Steel Carlos doesn't really have any lines while he's dancing for some reason. So maybe that'll get added in later, who knows. But yeah, that's just how it is. Oh, whatever, we'll have to deal with it. I don't really care that much. Yeah, as you can see, I got over that gap using a shockwave. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm finally almost getting this voiceover done with. That way, as soon as I upload it, well, not as soon as I upload it, but shortly after I upload the video, I can go back over to my mom's, because I stayed the night at my dad's an extra day. So yesterday, which was Monday, I spent an extra day with my dad so that I could upload the review on Steel Wool Sid. So I was having problems with it, and it took longer. So yeah, if I didn't have the problems that I had with this video, I probably would have been able to upload it last night. Late last night, though. Around midnight, I mean. Not like at like 2 in the morning or something. But yeah, I'm glad this voiceover is almost over with. Well, the video in general, because my throat is hurting from talking so much. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And comment, well, what you might want to see in future videos. And thank you for those who watched.